Welcome to Goretober RPG Maker Horror Edition for 2020, showing the best and the goriest moments in each of these games. The shorter games will be played from start to finish. Other games, like Witch's Heart, I'm going to be playing only part of that. Thank you very much. Hope you get spooked and enjoy. To boogie or not to boogie? That is our question of the day, folks. The voices are with us this day.
The cold, ruthless detective shoots down yet another criminal. Civilian woman, forever traumatized.
Welcome to the video, manly badass hero. You dick. No, literally, his name's Dick.
Maybe you should look where you're going yourself, old man.
Hello, Sophie Grundler.
Nasty tongue on you, huh?
Lively, isn't she?
My apologies for that.
Is she your daughter?
Yes.
She's my one and only precious.
Lovely.
Full of energy.
Everyone says that, Sophie. Everyone says that who eats too much. Yeah, I'm going to put on a few extra pounds. I'll just shake it off during exercises. I'm fine. Said everyone ever. The start of a great friendship.
Nice
folks.
weather today.
News reports.
I'm Lance Canal. So what brings you here? Murder on the ship?
No. And these news reporters are the worst kind of people. They just want every sap of information out of you. Boopy scenery is upcoming, folks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, a note below the door. There's a piece of paper slipped under the door. Attention, a wonderful show is about to begin. Please come to the reception hall. Thank you, Boogie Man. Can I exit out of that door? Maybe not. We have to go check to see where Helena is. She's not here.
Helena?
Helena then. My bad. Helena. Who's up to the stage this time around? Oh gosh. The Boogie. Where is he?
So sorry to disturb your slumber, detective, but you know it'd be a waste to sleep on such a wondrous night. It really is a great set, don't you agree?
I think so, aside from your cheap Halloween costume.
All it needs is me standing on stage, and then perfection.
Well, get up there then.
How do you do, detective? I am...
The Boogie Man.
Excuse me. How do you do, detective? I am the Boogie Man, the organizer of this marvelous game soon to begin.
Can we take this guy seriously or not? Especially with that paper bag over his head.
Game.
Yes, a very special game for the night of a very joyous trip.
Joyous is one word, horrendous is another.
Oh, pardon me. Let me consult my cheat sheet.
No, this isn't a game, you know. You can't just resort to a crib sheet.
Now, let's see here. You're the player
Yeah.
and must chase the boogeyman.
That's the idea.
If you catch him, you win, and that's the happy ending. If you don't catch him, you lose, and what awful bad ending may await you then. So, what do you think of that? You look pretty fast, Mr. Detective, so you might catch me real quick. That'd be pretty boring now, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Ooh, I know. How's this for an idea?
If you're gonna orchestrate this, why didn't you hold Keith captive? Like, surely the last person you want to roam free around this kind of scenario, Boogeyman, is the detective. Amongst the character cast. You know, the Grundlers, Shirley Weaver, David Hoover, Helena Baring. You left Keith Baring as it.
How about I kill everyone but you, and you have to stop me?
Is this stupid prank part of the tour? Halloween's not in a while, you know.
No, actually, it's pretty close. It's about 2 weeks exactly.
Stupid. How dare. You'll see. Oh, you'll see. It'll be the best game you ever did see. Let me guess. Are you nervous?
No.
Worry not.
No.
I've even prepared a tutorial for you. And now we're about to have the opening cutscene.
We already had the opening cutscene, though.
Tell me, detective, are you familiar with the Boogie Man?
Yeah, but he only hides in closets, for goodness
All
sakes.
the evil and sadness in this world can be blamed on the Boogie. He's always watching from inside your closet.
Then you're not the boogeyman, then. Otherwise you would be in the
The
closet.
Boogie Man is the king of evil and terror. Meanwhile, you're a detective, allied to the weak citizens, and because it's you versus me, a simple game this may be, but it's also a battle of good and evil. Such a holy battle needs a spectacular opening, yes?
It's meant to be a performance.
Indeed, sacrificial blood must spill.
Great.
Brendan, let him down. This joke is going too far.
Joke? What a laugh. I'm always deadly serious. Shouldn't you know from experience? People who do things to make you think the words, "they've gotta be joking," are usually very serious.
You gotta be kidding me.
And they're just messed up in here. Right then, detective, the blood of this homely boy should add some nice color to our game.
The only thing that is questionable, Boogeyman, is why isn't Brendan moving? Surely if he has some life left, then he would be wiggling around. Even when he's asleep, someone is still kind of moving in their organs and stuff like that. Blood veins. The small details will change. But none of it is happening.
Oh yes, this'll be quite a night.
So this Brendan is not the real Brendan, and the real Brendan is inside the Boogeyman. Oh.
Yeehaw! Now the game begins, detective.
Yeehaw.
Catch me if you can, before more of that lovely blood stains the castle floors.
Thank you for the grand opening. Well, we've got more than what we bargained for, folks. Not just him that's been devoured, but a few others. And if we don't save them in time, well, we will not get the best ending that there is. Oh, dearie me. Hurry up, detective. Yeah, I'm working on it. Gotta solve the case first, but for goodness sakes, all these people just did not stand a chance. Kitchen knife deeply impaled in him. The pantry's light switch. And the keyhole is clotted, for goodness sakes. You sick individual, Boogeyman.
Oops, someone's eavesdropping on our conversation.
Yeah, indeed they are.
Detective, you took your time, didn't you?
You did this?
Thought I told you I prepared a tutorial. Now you should have a real good grasp of the way this game goes.
It's not a game.
In short, you go too slow, the others end up like this. Stevie did such a good job, showed you just what you needed to do.
Great.
Did you kill those servants too?
Oh, they're just for show. Making it look good helped spice the game up.
It's not a game.
I'll let you off the hook there, since they kicked it while you were still snoozing away.
Mean you killed them, not kicked it.
So what do you think? Gotten you a little more motivated, detective? Or maybe I'm making you quiver in your boots.
Look at Keith right now. Do you think that he's quivering in his boots with a face like that? The answer is no.
Where'd you take the others?
It'd be no fun and games if I told you that.
Yeah, but that's the work of a detective to interrogate. You don't need an arrow to point out that there's something amiss here. Where's the rest of his body? Oh, take what's inside. No thank you. Oof. Another gruesome room. Oh gosh, what's inside the fish tank? It's all blooded up though. Holy moly. Put a red hue on that once upon a time lovely scenery. Hey there. You comfy there, mate? Oh dearie me, I should not have said that. Far from comfortable. Play with videotape. Yes, please. And we get... This tunes you on. No, it really doesn't. Helena. Helen. Oh gosh, she's there. God, that blade is red as well. Oh dear. Yes. He knew. But of course, you and your games, quote-unquote, Boogie Man. Hey, there we go. Something appeared there in that floor. There's something in the broken stone. Got a big key, lovely. Key for the happy ending. Helena,
Keith?
who I keep mispronouncing. Hi there.
Keith, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Not at all. I'm more worried about you,
I'm
darling.
fine. What about you?
Keith,
Aww.
Keith, thank goodness.
Helena, your leg's wounded. Hold on, I'll get over there.
But that keeps you separated.
Keith, I'm fine. I'll be fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Your shaking tells me otherwise.
Helena?
Helena.
Wait, Helena, I'll be right there. Don't move from that spot.
How?
I'm fine. I swear. I'll be fine. Wait for me, Keith. Don't worry.
Helena?
Helena!
Oh dear. But they got to meet. An interval. There's a lot of green in here for boogies. What's this on the wall here? Time for a pop quiz. Do you know what boogie is made of? Boogie. Lots of letters. 1-0. Not there though. Something down here, maybe, possibly. Somewhere up above is Richard and Sophie Grundlers held hostage. And we've got to push this table there to save the lighter one. The red one. He was asleep at the time, though.
I said I was sleeping, didn't I?
Yeah, but still, you would notice if somebody's carrying you somewhere. Honestly.
I'll tell you what I know. That man's kidnapped everyone who was on the tour. I haven't found any of them yet, besides you, Brendan, Stevie, and the employees were all killed.
Yikes.
Huh? Killed?
Yep.
I slept from 9 to about midnight. Around 12:05, the man decapitated Brendan.
You mean Brendan decapitated a
Stevie died around
doppelganger,
12:20. He
which
was
is
tied to a
actually
chair, cut open from his neck down to his back. He was left there immobile until he died of blood loss.
Yikes.
Judging from the amount of blood and how much it had dried, the wound was probably inflicted about 30 minutes before I found him.
Ah,
He's seriously dead.
yes.
Well, he was still hanging by a thread by the time I arrived.
But
Wasn't there some way to save him?
we wish.
I'm not a doctor. Even if I were, he'd lost too much blood.
So you just stood in front of dying Stevie, calculating his time of death?
Don't harp on every detail. Lance, can you stand? I'm going to look for the others. You come with me. I can't leave you alone.
Exactly.
And what if I can't stand, huh?
I'll carry you.
Wow.
Give me a break.
Lance doesn't want that humiliation.
Hey, go look for the others if you want, but don't you think it'd be faster to nail that guy down first? Leaving him alone is downright dangerous.
We've already found that one out.
This is a hostage situation. Who knows how many others are being slowly killed like Stevie?
Yep.
Catching him is pointless if we can't guarantee everyone's safety. He's already killed several people. I'm playing catch-up at this point. I can't suffer any more careless losses.
Can't suffer any more losses, period.
Losses? Huh, that what you call murders?
Wyatt, stop hounding me.
Yep.
That kind of thing is it.
Nah, because somebody else could have used it for a deed of evil. You again? Dear.
Hey, Detective Lance, you're pretty late. Had trouble leading the wounded man along, is it?
Shove you.
Listen, Lance, don't get in the detective's way. This game is between me and him, you know.
Boogeyman, this is not a game. In that scenario, it involves real lives with real feelings. A game does not have that physical attachment.
If you interfere too much, I'll punish you again.
Get away from there. Yikes.
Oh, how keen, Detective. Just as you surmised, there's someone you need to protect here. Oh, yes, Detective. There's something I've been meaning to ask.
And what would that
Say
be?
there were two helpless people in peril. Say you had to save one, and just leave the other behind. Who would you save in that case?
Shut up.
What if you had to choose between a girl with a bright future or an adult doing good work for society?
There's always ways around this, you know. Yikes.
You bastard!
Great.
Justice is heartless, you see. It's unfair. It's all choosy. But I'm impartial. I can send these two to hell together.
Okay, Boogie Man.
So, Detective, which will you save? And don't tell me both. As soon as you raise one, the other will fall. And you know what'll happen down that hole, don't you?
No. I have no idea. There's a pit of spikes.
Truth is, though, I know who you really want to save.
Yes.
Oh, how I pity you, Detective.
That is the work of a detective, though.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, mate. What are you gonna do? Just fly away?
Hey, you guys okay?
Keith, please, save Sophie. I'm begging you.
No, we're saving both of yous.
Papa, don't! Mr. Keith, save Papa! Please!
At least they're selfless. Not everyone would have that kind of remark about things in life.
Sophie, it'll be okay. Stay calm. We'll be fine.
Take Lance
Don't cry. Don't cry.
along,
It'll be
yes.
okay. They come to help us, Sophie.
No, don't want
okay.
to activate
Well,
the
everything will be
machine.
just fine. Just
All
fine.
I want to do is, if you want to save, nah, that is a hidden
Sophie,
panel.
it'll be okay.
Exactly.
Lance, are you ready?
Fatherly talk, that is.
Yeah.
Pull.
Don't you worry.
Mr. Keith! Are you okay, Mr. Keith?
How about you?
I'm fine. I don't have a scratch on me. But you, Mr. Keith?
Glad to hear it. Sorry, little lady, but could you move it? Feels like I'm gonna be crushed to death.
Wow. It's that extra ice cream. You see, we're all good.
Sophie!
Everything turned out just
Oh,
okay.
Sophie. I'm so glad you're safe.
Papa, it was so scary.
Hey, you okay? I had no idea you were gonna...
Lance, how's my head look?
Huh?
Those spikes really grazed it. Wondered if they sheared my hair. Did I go bald?
No, not at all. You're still looking good.
Don't worry, it's still plenty fluffy.
Keith, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for saving my daughter.
Let's take this elsewhere. Come with me.
Yep. Let's go away from a possible scenario where one of us could fall in those
Lance,
spikes.
how are those wounds? Are you still hurting?
Thought that would happen. Who would like some fried keef? What's down this very hole? A videotape line here. Excellent. What's on this side? So that's how the boogeyman got out. Okie dokie. Snag it. Crikey. That is a morbid sight. Did not deserve that. Another sighting here. And obviously the boogeyman's going to try and break in. Yeah, the door was sawed. We was just up there. That was the clue for the mannequin puzzle where we had to get that keychain. Oh, get a heart keychain from its mouth. You just had to do that, didn't you? Go under. Don't want to go under. Want to survive and save everyone. What up now, Boogie Man? Where are you?
Back to the wall. Nowhere to run. It's like the end of a chase scene. Straight from a movie. Now
Okay.
let's see. You'd be Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. So I'm John Doe? Hmm?
Could be, maybe not. Not at all.
Where'd you take Shirley?
Hey, are you the guy that kidnapped Shirley? Where is she?
Ah, so nice to see you, David. Can't help worrying about your wife, I see. Worry not, you'll meet her very soon. Sooner than you think.
Really now?
So then, here I have a box. Surprise, a gift from me to you.
Yeah, you think it's a gift? Wonder why there's something missing from
I'd like
that
David
part.
to open it, if possible. I'm sure he'll be stunned.
Don't let him get to you.
Well, anyway, you two, take your time and enjoy the present.
Yikes. Blood drips from a box. It has a raw odor. Open the box.
Wait. Don't. If you open that, don't open it. Please.
It's not Shirley.
Stop.
Yeah. Yikes. Don't worry. He's... Damn it.
Thought so.
God damn it. Who does that asshole think he is?
We all think the same, David.
Calm down. Don't let him rile you up.
You sure it'll be alright to take that baby face with you?
Ask the babyface to his face.
Yeah, that's a good point,
What
Keith.
does my face have to do with it? Walk along those?
Yes?
No other path. Don't like it? Leave.
Wow. Very blunt. Very to the point, Detective Beering. Detective Keith. What's inside this hidden painting then? Woo! It is a very hidden path through here. Let's see. A scrap of paper. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of town to the lonely churchyard. The wreath of flowers on Cumberline's grave have already faded. There he sat, and what a study for a painter. With his chin on his hand and his eyes turned towards me, he looked like a grotesque monument, a Pancelio of a grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favourite, how they would have applauded and cried, "Brave Pancelio! Brave Bravzimio!"
Hey, detective. Up to your silly profiling, it seems.
Yes.
Say, why don't I try doing the same?
Nope.
You're always carrying a little box with you.
Yep.
A precious little black box. A treasure trove of all you hold dear.
Yep.
Don't you notice the smell from that box? It's, you know what it is, don't you? Do you think you're better than me? Do you want to kill me or befriend me?
Or have you arrested?
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Nah.
Who do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue?
Crooked, you say? Hoover? Who's there?
Richard?
What's going on then? Not coming from there. Release the inside lock. And
Richard!
Gosh.
Keith! David! Do you know where Sophie is?
She's gone?
I just looked away for a second and she wasn't there. I can't find her anywhere. He might have kidnapped her.
There's no way he could have.
Calm down. Start from the top.
Yeah.
Telling such a thoughtful papa just to calm down won't do any good, you know.
Shut up, Boogie Man.
Where?
You! Did you take my daughter? Where's Sophie?
Ah, Richard. So scared your daughter will leave this world as soon as you're not looking. Just like your wife was robbed from you by a robber's gun.
How'd you know about all of this?
Don't listen to him, Richard.
Your wife was such a cheerful and lively lady, Richard. But the truth is, she was an unbelievable idiot, leaving herself in the care of a useless man like you. But it must have been a happy death. Just one bang, and she was gone. And what a beloved daughter she left behind. You fawn over her so. A real memento of your dear wife. Yes, but humans do tend to die so easily.
And you're one
as
as
I'm
well.
sure you're well aware.
Stop it!
Calm down, Richard. Don't listen to a word he says.
Exactly.
Oh, poor Richard. Alas, the Grundlers are down to just one Grundler. But don't you cry. You'll be the Grundlers again soon. In hell.
Don't you dare insult my family! What did you do with Sophie? Give her back this instant. If you even lay a finger on her, You monster!
Richard, settle down.
Well, I guess I'd better go. Cute little Sophie is waiting for me.
You haven't even got her. That's the irony of all this.
Let's head back to Lance and Shirley.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
I never even noticed she was gone.
And where was she?
Yeah,
The
exactly.
bathroom. Thought she had to take a piss, but she never came back out. So we busted down the door and she'd fled the coop.
Okay, so there's something inside the bathroom then. Something like above the bathtub. That. Exactly.
That little brat.
She went through the air duct.
Shirley, you think you can get in the vent above the bathtub?
Way too tight. My shoulders won't even fit.
Mm-hmm.
She's small enough that she could have, though.
You mean Sophie snuck out on her own?
Yeah.
She couldn't sneak in through the windows. It's a sheer cliff outside. And I checked the rooms for any weird tricks when we first came in.
Yeah.
The rim of the bathtub has marks made by heels, and some dust fell from the vent above.
Yeah.
So she must have climbed up on the tub to get in there. That scrawny, delicate girl could easily crawl through.
Richard, wait. You can't go alone.
Please let me go. That fiend has Sophie in his grasp. We need to find...
Not yet, he doesn't. He's the kind of guy who puts out corpses for show.
Yeah.
If he'd caught Sophie, he'd gladly flaunt it, I'm sure. He must have overheard Richard looking for Sophie and decided to meddle.
Yep.
We'll find her
Mind
before
games.
he does. Come on, David.
And me too.
You stay here. You're out of sorts right now. If you tried anything sudden, I couldn't guarantee your safety.
Wait! Please. You must find her for me. She's my one and only daughter.
Aw.
After my wife passed away, I couldn't look her in the eye for quite some time. But still, she's grown to be a wonderful girl. She's my pride and joy. If anything happened to her, I'd...
Ouch.
Sorry. We'll find her. Just wait for us.
That's surprising. The way he reacted right there. Meddling with past experiences, that did. Don't do this, Sophie. Just don't do that, okay?
I doubt this
you're gonna
goes
make
outside.
them worried.
Let's go somewhere else in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You're not going to tell the others? Okay, that's what I thought. Game of tag. Hopefully I never get tagged, although by the looks of my health bar I've already had been tagged. No, but the key here is to always stay on the very outside and don't let the dogs charge to you, in a way. Excellent, we did it! Hey, we outmaneuvered them.
Stop it already! Please, stay away!
You okay, Sophie?
No!
Oh. What?
Huh?
They all... Okay, Sandman, what's going on here? They all just went to
What?
sleep? Sandman did this! Howdy.
Sophie?
David! Mr. Keith!
Dogs? Sophie, what happened in here?
We wonder,
That man locked me in here. He sicked those dogs on me.
but...
Sicked them? They look asleep to me.
I
No,
wonder...
they were just up and attacking me. Then all of a sudden they fell asleep.
Wonder why?
It was really sudden.
Yep.
Yeah, they fell asleep so quickly, as if...
As if what? And slap.
Keith?
What were you thinking?
Exactly.
Can you even imagine how much you worried your father, you idiot?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to find Helena.
Don't give me excuses. I told you not to leave that room. Why don't you do what?
Why don't you do what I tell you?
Keith?
Stand up. Told me you'll never do anything to make your father cry again. Say it.
I'll never do it again.
Let's go back.
Wow.
Sophie! Oh, thank God. Keith, David, thank you so much.
Yep.
Sophie, why did you leave the room?
I went to look for Helena. I was just really worried.
Without telling anyone?
And how worried was I when you were gone? Please, don't leave without telling me again.
Mr. Keith. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to find me.
Glad to be of service.
Don't take your eye off that brat, Richard.
Yep. Ooh. Some footsteps over here.
David, let me ask a favor.
Where is David, though? Okay.
My neck's
that?
on a break.
Hey, quit shaking. Don't you work out at all?
Why are you trying to get up there anyway?
That big-headed freak. He's always vanishing when there's no way out, and appearing from nowhere, too. He's clearly using routes we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn more about them. This wall's been painted over, so I'm sure there's a path up ahead.
That doesn't explain using me as a footstool. Climb up there and get your weight off my shoulders.
Plans could have worked, but I wouldn't push a wounded guy.
Yep.
And for your information, only 3% of that weight is fat.
And?
So excuse you.
Gosh, Keith. You've used science as well as criminality about
Toss me your lighter.
Upon all of this. Here's a scenario. What do you think you're doing then, huh?
Don't move. You're under arrest.
Yes, that's going to be very easy to do.
Your wifey's got a good butt on her. Really makes me want to chase after her.
Where is she? Where?
Ah, detective. How careless.
Oh.
Trying to take me on in such close quarters.
Taser.
I hate to say such a rude thing to a detective, but not really.
You just hate to say such a rude thing in general, Boogie Man.
Dummy.
That doesn't all fit on the screen. You just want to hear her. Let's see, Ben.
Where is this? Who are you? What's going on?
We don't know.
Hello, Miss Baring.
Who?
Call me Boogie, ma'am. I'm about to begin a game befitting such a joyful night. I'd appreciate your participation as well.
Everyone's participation is very admirable.
Run from me, miss.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean. Where's my husband? Where am I? Why is that man tied up?
We wonder.
Ah, he's an assistant. He can quickly explain to you how this will all work. If I should catch you, this happens.
What would happen? So that was a room that recording took place.
Understand the rules now?
The room just above where you got the toy, the music box key. There we go.
Where's my husband?
Somewhere you wouldn't know about.
Where's my husband?
He can't save you. He's in my grasp. It's up to me if he lives or dies. Now run, Miss Bayring. The game begins, and I am
It. Dare you. You just keep on doing that, don't you? All those times.
So, I was on the inside of the cell?
Yep. You sure were, David. I mean, Keith. You sure were. My bad, folks. This, out of all of the Strangeman series games, is definitely the biggest one when it comes to floor space. Like, the Hanged Man is pretty big, but not as big as this. I would say that's about the same as the Sandman. So it goes Boogie Man first, then the Sandman / the Hanged Man second, and then the Quick Man is by far the smallest in terms of floor space. All you want to hear is a ringtone. We do not.
You're more heartless than I thought, David.
He's speaking from some surround sound.
Is he behind there?
Don't mind him.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Do not mind him at all.
Your mother's crying down in hell, you know.
How do you even know about all of us? Yep.
Can't you hear your mother's pitiful wails? Why did my dear Davy leave me alone? I don't want to be alone. Please don't leave me alone. Davy, oh Davy.
Like, how did this man even get information about all these characters? So, like, he has a logbook about all of us. I wonder if he got them from Dick.
Calm down. Don't listen to him.
David, doesn't it hurt leaving your mother all by herself? A real thoughtful son. He'd go to be by her side right away.
A man like this doesn't get away with what he says and does. Set the timer, that crossbow. Large crossbow attached to the table. Opening the door, cut a wire which fired it. Obviously you think that was going to kill us then, huh? It's a shame there's a small key attached to the back end of the crossbow itself. Open up with a towel around our arm, that is. Yikes! Let's get you out of here. And that, folks, is all that there is to it. Oh, he killed over. Exhaustion.
Keith!
Yeah, oh gosh.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess. But I think I got a bump on my head just now.
Yikes. Sorry.
Good.
Good.
You go back to the room. If this happens again, I can't afford to save you.
Sorry, it's my own stupidity to blame.
That's not the problem. If anything happens to you, I'm the one left with a crying Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there anyone who'd cry for you?
Helena.
Maybe not anymore.
Huh?
Still want to tag along?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you like. I'm exhausted.
We're exhausted. We're all exhausted.
And Shirley's past.
Yep.
It's really disturbing.
It is very intriguing as to how he acquired such information.
David, did you celebrate your birthday with Shirley last month? Or was it with Paul and Marion?
Oh, I scheduled a meal with Shirley, then celebrated with Paul and Marion the other...
Another?
Huh. Did I ever tell you my friends' names?
Nope.
Sorry about your mother. Brain tumors are like a landmine. One misstep means trouble.
Yep.
But I guess they don't teach you how to dodge landmines in flight school, huh?
What?
Oh, and you want to toughen your stomach for anchovies and liver. I mean, unless you want younger girls thinking that's cute or whatever.
What?
Hold on a second. What do you know about my mom, too? And my friends in school? I never told you any of that, right?
Being a detective means you get to see some information, but you may or may not have intentionally done so.
Keep this between us. But working as a detective for 15 years, you get to know stuff. Like what someone's done in the past, just by looking at their faces.
Really?
Maybe that big-headed freak is the same way.
You're kidding, right?
You think I'm kidding?
Nah, Keith doesn't kid around.
You're a real sucker. Take care you don't get swindled someday.
What's this about? What do you know all about me?
About?
You were taken to the police after the incident with your mother. Remember the detective who questioned you?
I was pretty dazed at the time, so I don't really remember. But it wasn't you, was it?
No, it was...
Eric Simpson,
Okay.
my subordinate. It was only an attempted crime, so he was the only one to handle you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he's got a real messy desk. That's case files and the like pile up so high they even topple over onto my desk.
Ouch.
I saw some files on you among them. Your history, your family, that kind of info. And your mother's diagnosis. Oh, and the ones who verified your identity were your friends Paul and Mary and Martin.
Ouch.
I remember them well, especially because that Paul guy made a huge ruckus at the station. He was the one that ate too many chili dogs too, right?
Yep, that's him.
And the anchovies. Oh yeah, I mentioned that at dinner.
Yep.
But I didn't tell you I hated liver, did I?
No, you said it
I
yourself.
hate anchovies myself, and I hate liver. That's all.
Okay.
Why did you make a guess for that one?
Because you're stupid enough that I thought it'd fool you.
My goodness sakes. Walked into that one.
If you know so much about me, why didn't you say so when we first met?
Because he likes to get to know somebody first.
Because I was suspicious of you.
Oh, really?
Huh? Me? Why?
David Hoover.
A year and a half ago, you found a hanged body in an abandoned house in another state.
Yep.
The state police came to us trying to determine the guy's identity.
Duke Mook something.
That's when I read your testimony, and it was real sketchy.
Yep.
Sketchy? Why?
I understand you were looking for the guy who formerly lived in your apartment.
Yep.
But how did you track him down without even knowing his name, or what he looked like? Said you followed notes, but when you were asked to show him, you said you lost them. You said you shot a man in the house, but there was no gunpowder on the gun, no drop cartridges. Most importantly, nobody to shoot.
Nobody to shoot.
And then you just happened to find that former tenant's corpse.
Yep.
You gotta know that's suspicious.
Yes.
But it's true. I was led there by the notes he wrote. Once I found the body and called the police, I realized they were gone. And I did shoot someone, but I'm not sure if it was a person.
As you testified, but I guess that doesn't matter so much now.
Yep.
I was wary of you because of what you could have done. I didn't want to leave Helena with a madman.
Okay.
If you did anything even a little weird, I was going to turn around and take my wife home.
Wow.
Do you still distrust me?
No.
When we first met on the boat,
I think
I
he does.
intentionally told you that I was a detective. Somebody with something to hide would be alarmed.
Yeah, they would be startled.
But then you just said cool, so I was a bit less wary. You might be crazy for all I know, but you haven't shown any sign of being dangerous.
Just say that in front of someone.
Listen, everyone's got bad stuff in their past.
Yeah.
For somebody who shouldn't know it to dig it up and use it against you, that'd agitate and anger most people.
Yep.
He knows that well. He's showing off what he knows to upset all of you and control your actions.
Yep. Steer you emotionally.
He's done it to you, to Richard, to Lance.
Lance, too?
He's an ex-journalist. Took photos of that job, too.
Yep.
When he published articles, he signed his photos with LK. He investigated the state police during a sexual assault and murder case 3 years back, but went too far. The victim's family and civil liberties group attacked him for invasion of privacy, and he was driven out of journalism.
Yep.
How do you know about all that, Keith?
As being a detective?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I understand that those are the guy's methods, but how does he know all of our pasts in the first place?
That's what I want to know.
The boogeyman lives in your closet, right? So, he's always watching.
He's always listening out for you.
Watching when you nearly killed your mother. Watching when you were snuggling with your wife in bed.
Oh, you didn't have to say either of those things.
Don't make threats like that.
He's only human. The appearance, the weapon, the info, it's all just to scare us.
Yeah, I don't care about the appearance and weapons. It's the info that's most secretive, most sensitive, most important.
You're taking it pretty well, though.
He has to be cool about
It's all cheap tactics. It's not going to scare me.
Yep, that's our detective. Nothing scares him, even though his wife might be in danger. Still calm.
He has to remain calm.
If I let myself be shaken, you'd all follow suit. I can't protect anyone if I get distracted.
Yep.
A detective doesn't just go fishing for corpses. I've got my lousy pride and my duty. I can't just watch while someone kills people with a grin on their face.
Exactly like that Boogie Man.
Even if you're forsaking someone important to you?
What are you trying to say?
Yep.
There's a big gap between your ideal and what you really want. It's contradictory.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that painful for you? I wanted to be a pilot.
Yeah.
But thinking about it now, I think I was just too stubborn to see anything else.
So?
Where'd you go from there?
You'll understand someday.
Thinking of taking a nap here? Let's go.
We've got work to do.
Keith, those things you said before, were you trying to make me angry?
I don't intend on telling anyone your history, nor your family problems. Sorry if you're still pissed.
No, it's fine. I guess I am kind of a brat.
Onwards and upwards. This one's slightly jarred. Exactly. Where is the phone?
There's no phone ringing. In fact, I think I lost my cell phone earlier. So please, calm down.
He keeps wringing his head.
I hate it. I hate the sounds of phones.
Yeah.
Why?
I hate phones too, actually.
Because it always brings bad news.
Yep. Very bad news indeed.
Excuse me.
A meeting, and then...
Bearing here? Yes, that's right.
And...
I'll be there.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Mr. Baring, sorry to have called you. Your wife said she couldn't look, but we need you to confirm.
Okay.
It's my son.
Are you sure?
He's wearing the clothes from this morning.
Ouch.
My wife sewed his name on then. Todd Baring. Check behind the neck.
Very distraughting.
You have my deepest condolences. Sign here. We'll send you a pamphlet for a mortician. Refer to it if you wish.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's a nurse waiting outside. Tell them if you need any help. Now, please excuse me.
Hard for any parent. Indescribable, actually.
Helen.
Oh. Gosh.
It's me.
Hey, Keith, you off loitering somewhere?
No, I'm not manly.
You gotta hurry. The suspect's on the move. Head for Wellington Street. Got it?
We're in a tight scenario at the moment. When I say tight, I mean a very, very indescribable scenario. Oh. Not even gonna...
Don't go.
Dear.
Stay with me.
And from that day onwards, the marriage got torn there. Gosh, with the ringtones. You forgot how to cry that day. This must have been where Helena was originally held captive. If this is going to be the case, and then she whizzed all around the place. But then we got this. So what's going on here then? Yep, thought so.
At last, I finally got a hold of you.
Finally got her, but it couldn't be that long ago though.
Oh dear, hurt all over. But what else could I do? You just wouldn't stop running, miss, no matter how much I hurt you.
Because your desperation to live is greater than the pain that you inflict.
But well, our game of tag's come to a close now. Yes, you can't outrun the scary Boogie Man.
You're not scary.
Are you relieved it's over? Or are you still scared? Well, madam, do you want to run?
You're an unbelievable idiot.
Yep.
Say again.
You're an unbelievable idiot.
I called you an idiot. You thought I was running because I was scared. You think I'm scared of you? Maybe you've spent too long in your little closet world to understand. You've convinced yourself that women and children are all scared of you.
Yep.
What were you planning once you caught me? Kill me? And then what? You'd go to kill Keith, right? You told me you had Keith in your hands. Whether he'd live or die was up to me.
The ordering was wrong. I mean, this was the place where Helen was held captive after the running around.
I guess that was true. And all this time you've been foolishly chasing after me. You could never kill him. I'm weak. I can't be as strong as Keith is. But there is something I can do, in all my weakness. If I can keep your attention away from Keith by running all the time, I'll run to the ends of the earth. You poor, stupid little Boogie Man. You really are such a child.
Yeah.
You just love bullying anyone weaker than you. Go ahead. Have fun in your little world. Call yourself a villain, a monster. But I'll never let you bring my husband into it.
Yep.
Don't you dare lay a hand on him!
Bonk.
You talk too much, madam.
Then why on earth did you hold her hostage, man?
That's terrible.
Yep. Very terrible.
Let's hurry and look for Helena. She must be nearby.
Yep.
Keith? Keith! What are you doing? We have to hurry. Keith, are you listening? Hey, what are you staring at? Are you asleep? Get a grip! Come on!
The eyes on...
I'm awake.
Wow. Very powerful.
David, you look for Helena. She should be near.
Huh? What about you? What are you gonna do?
Kill the Boogie Man or apprehend him.
I'm going to go kill a monster.
Wow. Kill a monster, you say? But which way is the monster if he's not here? Elsewhere? This game of tag is over, Boogie Man.
Wait, Dad. Leave the door open and don't turn out the lights in the hall.
Why?
The boogeyman will come. 'Cause you're a police officer?
Because you are my son, and she is my wife, and the both of you are my family.
'Cause I'm Dad. Good night, son.
There's that too.
Should I leave the light on?
It's okay. I've got you and Mom.
Good night. I love you.
Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Have you ever thought about it, detective? Thought you have an enemy? Who or what it is, you don't even know. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it's all in your head.
All in your head.
But you know there's something tormenting you. Always making it so painful. You feel like the whole world's out to make you suffer. Too troublesome to make an enemy of the whole world, right? So, just making one enemy will do.
One enemy at a time.
I chose you as my enemy. Have I become yours?
No.
Oh well. Either way, we're gonna settle this right here. Let's end this wonderful game now. Can you beat this final boss and take back your beloved wife?
Of course we can. Keith laughing.
That's so funny.
Boy, you're really having a blast, huh? What's so funny that you can be all smiles all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Total opposite of me.
Yep.
I don't remember the last time I laughed.
Many years.
But I guess we were pretty similar after all. In a sense, it was all a lie.
Yep.
You're always grinning ear to ear, but you're scared, aren't you?
Yep.
So you keep running. You can't go head to head with me.
Yep.
You and me are just acting. You're no scary monster, and I'm no paragon of justice.
Just two people.
Final boss? Huh. A big baddie should be a pretty sly guy, shouldn't they?
Yep.
But taking hostages, always on the run, the only thing you can chase after is girls' rumps. You know, I wasn't planning to do anything with you.
But?
As long as the others were safe, I was fine leaving you be. I'd secure your hostages and scram, then just leave you to the local police.
And?
Because I'm not chasing you. You just keep running from me.
Yep.
What I'm really chasing after. Sorry, but it ain't you. That's right. It's not you. You're my enemy. Spare me the sleep talk. Why would I make my enemy a dunce who just sneaks away? A coward who hides in the closet and threatens kids.
That's what Helena said.
And your enemy? Not me either. You've got a lot more enemies. If you go to the Slammer, you're gonna be a real popular guy. I can tell.
Yep.
But this is a great chance. No hostages to get in the way. No one watching. So I can do whatever I like with you.
Yep.
Detective, criminal, that doesn't matter now. You've done the number one thing to get on my bad side.
And it's not to do with Keith, but it's to do with Helena.
You chased after my wife's rump. That alone is enough reason for me to beat you down. Don't you think, Boogie?
Oh. Oh. Trembling, aren't we? A little red from the top. Is that part of your act?
Can't afford to laugh anymore, can you? Back to your closet, Boogie Man. You don't have what it takes to make it over here.
Good. Beat him up, huh? Or press what? Oh, just hide here then, huh? That's a great strategy, you know. Just be by this pillar and he won't be able to come attack me. That's all. There we go. Such a great exploitive opportunity there. Oh, scared, aren't you? Very scared. Quite scared. You've only got... Oh, thanks for that. Glad you've got an attack more powerful than mine, for goodness sakes. 30 health in comparison to just 5. Lance?
Where do you think you're going, Lance?
I'm gonna find them. They've been gone way too long.
Yeah, I understand that.
Did you forget what he said? It'll be a burden on him to move around on our own.
Then let's go together.
Well, then after all's said and done, we'll tell him we did just what he said. Of course, you might have all gone stone cold by that time.
Don't joke about things like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a joke to you? We got 2, maybe 3 corpses around here?
Maybe about 10.
What part of don't you get?
You had to say that twice.
Stop, you two. Don't fight.
We'll go search together.
Yep.
I'll lead the way. Sophie and Shirley, you hold hands. And Lance, you watch the rear.
Papa.
You really want to go?
Yes.
Yes, we'll be all right together.
Yep, together.
And there's something I'm curious about.
What's that?
This whole incident may just be a great big farce.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Let's be going.
Richard's figured it out. About the Boogie Man. And Brendan.
Helena, where are you?
Where are you? I'm stuck in this room. Oh. This room again. Push that out of the way, and Helena will be trapped down there. Oh. Ouch.
Helena!
David!
Oh dear.
Are you okay?
Horrific.
That man knocked me out.
Ouch.
I woke up here. I was unconscious the whole time.
And your head's bleeding.
Keith!
Helena!
Yep, where you go.
Keith! Where are you?
Just went up that way.
Always on the run, huh? But marijuana addicts can move better than you.
Oh my gosh.
What's in that big head of yours?
Don't get too close. Oh. Brendan.
Brendan?
Ooh.
You lose.
Shut up, you.
Detective.
Ooh. Stabbed. Definite stab there.
Keith!
Yep.
You're Brendan? Why? Stop moving around.
Keith, Helena.
Ouch.
We have to stop the bleeding. Lance!
Richard, help me out.
Yeah, that's a
Sophie,
good idea.
Find something to tie him with.
Good idea. Oh gosh.
Keith!
Aw, he's smiling again.
Got you.
Keith? You...
Smiling.
Helena, when we get home, let's finish our conversation. No more running.
No more hiding.
No! Keith, stay with me, please! Keith!
Ouch. This got me all emotional as well the first time.
Servants and Stevie.
What the happy ending comes down to. Being able to let out emotions again. Oh.
Keith.
Wow. He's crying. Oh dear.
I've always wanted to cry like this. I never forgot about him. Not for a single day.
Wow.
Ever since he died, I was scared. I felt like even the slightest sign of weakness would make it all crumble.
And?
I acted like I felt nothing. Like nothing disturbed me.
Wow.
I thought then I might be able to fool everyone. Even myself.
But?
It was so stupid. I was broken a long time ago. It was all garbage. but I acted like a champion of justice. It always felt off. Whoever I was working for, I never felt repaid. And I saw you were safe, and you came up to me. Finally, I felt happy again.
Yep.
Acting strong just made me weak. It was pointless. Todd would never forgive his father staying broken forever, because I promised I'd protect his mom.
Yep.
I'll take off the blindfold. I'm gonna laugh, even if it's at a stupid TV show. If I'm pissed, I'll get mad. And if I'm sad, I'll cry. First, I guess there'll have to be counseling. There's something seriously wrong with my head, seems like. It's gonna be a busy time. It's gonna be so busy, I won't be able to do it alone.
Aww.
Helena, I don't think I can deal with just being a good loser. I want a chance. Let me chase after you. Let me get down on my knees. You're the only one I want waiting for me.
Aww.
There's no need for a chance. Didn't I tell you? Divorce or decide. I've decided. Haven't you too?
Chance.
We only ever have one umbrella, so we hold it together. And it's fine if we get a little wet, because
I've got you.
It'll soon be sunny again.
And that, folks, is the Boogie Man. And this tale of Goretober. So in the next time, folks, it will be False Outram. A very, very complex puzzle game. But that's certainly a sensational story in itself, as well as a horror game. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next video. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.